Hey, what's going on? Nick Unsworth here from lifeonfire.com, and today's episode is about earned media. So earned media is literally word of mouth marketing, and word of mouth marketing is the number one form and most powerful form of marketing that exists. And in this episode, I'm going to break down how you can leverage earned media, aka word of mouth, in your business to grow your revenues month after month after month after month. Stay tuned. Hey, what's going on? Nick Unsworth here, and I'm a kick-ass business coach, and I'm on an absolute mission to help you find your purpose in life, to help you love what you do for work every single day, to help you be the rock star that you are meant to be, to make more money than you ever thought was possible, and to have more time freedom so you can actually enjoy the life that you're living. I'm here to help you set your life on fire. All right, so we are back, and if I start sweating in this episode, it's because I feel like it's 115 degrees in here. We're having a bit of a heat wave in San Diego. It's up to 80 degrees, but it's humid. But it's hot in here. We're sweating. But so here's the deal. Earned media. Earned media is literally just word of mouth marketing, okay? And word of mouth marketing is literally the most powerful form of marketing that exists, period. Why is that? Because we trust what our friends think. We don't trust what marketing and marketers and advertisements say, right? So here's the thing. Have you ever had a situation where someone that you know, like, or trust, it could be a loved one, could be a best friend, and says, oh my God, you've got to get to Morton's. They've got the best steak. Well, you know what? You may trust that recommendation and go have a steak there. You may hear about the movie that comes out that all your friends are talking about, and you may go and see that. And it's a totally different story when, on the other hand, you've seen billboards and you're seeing marketing messages saying why they have the best steak or why their movie's great, right? So the whole thing is that we trust what our friends think. We don't really trust what advertisers are saying in their ads. And so there's a great Nielsen report where saying that 9 out of 10 people will trust the feedback and reviews from their friends, whereas only 3 out of 10 people are going to trust actual advertisements. And they did this internet marketing survey of literally thousands and thousands of people. And so the takeaway is, why not leverage earned media in your business? And that's, again, just word of mouth marketing. And so here's how you do it. So word of mouth marketing or earned media, it can come in the form of people talking about your brand. It can come in the form of people sharing your message on Facebook. It can come in the form of reviews. But the thing is that if you get a review on iTunes, or even on Yelp, if you have a brick and mortar business, those reviews are awesome. They're great, and thank you for everyone that that writes a review on iTunes for us. But the thing is that if I wrote you a review for your podcast on iTunes, that lives on iTunes, and that's awesome. But the thing is that the only people that will ever see that are people that are consciously going to iTunes and seeing it right there and then. Versus what I always strive to do is I want to get someone to, yes, definitely write a review on iTunes. We love that. But can I get someone to share what they wrote on iTunes and have them share that to Facebook? Because what if that review not only was on iTunes, but that same review gets shared to Facebook where 150 of their friends have the opportunity to see it? That is earned media. That is word of mouth marketing. And so the cool thing is I've been using this back in the day before I was an online marketing expert when I was in real estate. And so what I would do is I knew that word of mouth is the way to go. That's how you get referrals. That's how you grow your business, whether it's me as a business coach today or me back, it was about 8 years ago as a realtor. And as a realtor, I would sell a house to a first-time home buyer. And imagine this, you've got the excitement of a first-time home buyer, and I would, in the final walkthrough where you do the final inspection of the house, I would walk them through. They're super excited. They haven't closed it. And I'd say, all right, guys, here's the deal. I want to take a picture of you in front of your brand new, beautiful house, and take a photo of you. I won't do anything with it until after it closes, and then I want to share that photo on Facebook and say congratulations. And is that okay? And they would say, yeah, cool. And so we'd do that. They would close, and then I would share that photo on Facebook, and I would say something like, oh my God, it was so great working with you guys. If you ever need anything, here's my phone number, my email. They of course already had my phone number and email. But I left it in there so all their friends that were seeing that post would have my contact info. So I wrote them I posted this on Facebook. My friends saw it, but I tagged them. And I tagged them on Facebook so their networks of friends and family on Facebook would see it as well. And what happened is that that's me sharing the story of selling the house in their photo, but what I also was doing is that was the first photo of their brand new house. So I'm breaking the news about them buying a house and bragging them up to their network of friends and family. And what happened every single time I did this, dozens and dozens of times, is that those clients would come back and they would interact on that photo on Facebook, and they would always read what I would say and always talk me up and say, it was so great working with you. You're the best realtor. You saved us so much money negotiating the house. We could never repay you for this, and all this cool stuff. And what's sweet is that their friends and their family would see that. They would see them talking me up and like laying down a testimonial in that thread. And I got business time and time again from doing that because their friends and the people that were watching that post saw what they wrote about me, and then they trusted me because their friend recommended me. So at the end of the day, I think we could all agree that if someone refers someone to you, there's a level of trust because it's coming from someone else that you already know, like, and trust. And so that's the same concept with earned media, is that how in your business can you get other people to talk about your brand that's not you? So when you advertise, that is you and paid media. When someone else is talking about your business, that's earned media because you earned it because they love what you're doing. So the way that you leverage that is you create a process where as people are coming through your marketing funnel, after someone buys, we had a process we've used for years that says, tell us why you purchased the product and share that on Facebook. In the past, we've used to do that on a review platform that we built that would automate this whole process. And we would just say, tell us why you love. Tell us why you love the elite coaching program you just purchased. Tell us why you love, coming to our event called Ignite. And so when you do that and you say, quote, tell us why you love, it frames it up where they're not writing you back with feedback. They're actually writing you back with a positive testimonial about it. So the key line being, tell us why you love ... And so what I would encourage you to do, anytime you sell something, follow up with the person, make sure they have all the things that they are supposed to get after they purchase, or fulfill on what they just purchased, and then just ask them the question, would you mind sharing with me why you just purchased XYZ, and tell me why you love it? And hear their response, pause, and then say, oh, that's so cool, thanks so much. And could you do me a huge favor? We built our business through word of mouth, and it would be a huge honor, and we'd be so grateful if you could take what you just said and share it on Facebook and tag me. And if you were to do that, we know what will happen is that'll open us up. It'll share us with your friends and colleagues and family, and that'd just be a huge help for us. Would you mind doing that? And I would say probably 80% of the people will say yes if you ask them in that way. And what's happening is that instead of paying for ads, instead of making sales calls or cold calls, you're now taking a customer that you already have. They haven't even consumed your product yet, but they're excited. They're excited. Tell us why you purchased it. Even if they haven't consumed it, they're willing to share their excitement about buying it. And then when they share that excitement on Facebook and they tag you, then all their friends can interact with you and boom, hire you from there or work with you or purchase too. So it's an efficient way to take one customer, have them share that story out there with earned media, AKA word of mouth, and then get another customer. When I think about our clients, the Baileys, Fraser and Lauren, it's like they help people lose weight. I lost 16 pounds with them. We've got clients that have lost tons of weight with them. Instead of them blowing tons of money on Facebook ads, they can just take the process of, tell us why you purchased this and ask them to share it on Facebook for accountability. After they lost weight, tell us what was the number one thing you loved about our program. Would you mind sharing that on Facebook and tagging us? You can ask them for referrals right then and there. So it's a strategy that is timeless. It will always work. Word of mouth is always going to be more impactful than marketing and advertising. So what the takeaway from this episode is, I want you to take earned media and find a place for it in your business. And after someone purchases your product, just test it for a month. Test for a month, asking them, tell us why you love whatever they bought, and to share it on Facebook, and just watch how your referrals grow, watch how your income grows as a result. So hope you enjoyed this episode. I would love a little earned media action as well, lifeonfirereviews.com, and you can share a review about what you love about Life on Fire TV. And of course, tag us up on Facebook too. Take that review right on iTunes, tag us on Facebook, Life on Fire. Tag me personally on Facebook, and would love to see you do that. So again, we would love a little earned media too from you guys. So it's just lifeonfirereviews.com, and share one thing that you love about Life on Fire TV. Share one thing you love about our business, Life on Fire. And we'd be very grateful for that. And again, implement this in your business and see what happens. Do this as a 30-day test, a 30-day challenge. You'll be so happy that you did. Until next time, we'll see you.
I'm here to help you set your life on fire.